What's going on, guys? This is Marcia here with another episode of the Lady Strong Fitcast. I have a very special guest today, Lori. Oh my God, Lori, I am so sorry. I'm going to say Lori is with, please name your, I don't want to butcher the name of the company. It is
SportsRecoverySpa.
Thank you. I was just going to say Recovery Spa. I'm like, I know there's something missing. So I'm with Sports Recovery Spa, Lori, who's one of the owners there. And Lori is based out of her facility is located in Schaumburg, right off of Gulf Road. Is Gulf and Roselle, correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Correct.
Awesome.
Right on Gulf. Oh no,
yes.
Roselle Road.
Perfect. So today we are going to talk about not only how to dive, but plunge your way into self-care and or recovery.
So the big question is this: how were two women who didn't cheat and purchase a gym franchise model, how were they able to spread their mission and purpose by empowering and transforming hundreds of women's lives through fitness, nutrition, mindset, and accountability with a micro gym business model of women only? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. We are Lady Strong Fitness.
So how are you today, Lori?
Very good. Yourself?
Good, thank you. I'm really excited because you and I, and alongside shout out to Jess, our studio manager, had the opportunity to pay you and your daughter a visit about a week ago. And honestly, I'm almost disappointed I didn't find out about you guys sooner. Because I want to make sure that the people who are tuning in today are women inside our community, take advantage of the services that you have to offer. So let's go off and start talking about yourself and your company.
Okay, so I'm in this business industry for the past 12 years, and I've worked for pain clinics, sports recovery, spas, chiropractors, and at the end, I decided, I can do this by myself and help people recover. The niche that I found was very unique because there's nothing like this around. Everybody, I would say my niche is basically helping people recover from any type of activity. We opened this facility just recently, January actually, and we offer infrared sauna, cold plunge, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, massage, red light therapy, compression therapy, ANF therapy, cupping, like I can go on and on.
That's awesome. You guys have a long rap sheet, which is good. I love it. It's like a one-stop shop is what I would like to call it. Instead of having to go get a massage somewhere else and cupping somewhere else, is like you have it all here. There's no need to go anywhere else. So let's talk about the hyperbaric. So I didn't get a chance to experience it, and I wish Jess was here to be a testament to it. And we'll make sure to show some video footage of us being there, but just had the opportunity to lie down in there for 30 minutes. Now, for someone that may be intimidated to the fact of being in a small enclosed area, can you put our ladies' mind at ease and tell a little bit more of the benefits behind it?
Sure. Can I also actually show you the room while I'm talking about
let's do it.
I mean, that would be even better. So this is actually how hyperbaric oxygen chamber looks like. So they call this one a mild chamber because it's a soft chamber, and it's a little bit different than ones that you see in the hospitals that are completely metal. So there's a little window right here. When we put a client in, they can actually see us, and that's through which window we actually communicate. So basically, this chamber supplies you with so much oxygen that actually goes into your cells and repairs everything on a cellular level. What else can I say?
I want you to, when I was there, you had a picture on the wall and it showed a photo of a before and after. Let's talk about that photo. That was super inspiring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of my biggest testimonials is a person that survived COVID last year. He was 47 days in the hospital, 2 chest tubes, collapsed lung, 2 pneumonias. He was 6 days on a ventilator, and it was a question of his survival. After a month of coming home and being on 2 liters of oxygen, he basically reached out and started using hyperbaric. He dived in 42 times. And after 42 times, we actually have a cross-section of the lungs on the day of his discharge. And I will show the picture. And after 42 sessions, which you can see like significant difference.
That's huge. My first thought process is, how did he know that something like that was going to be beneficial for him? Like, for someone that doesn't know anything about, what it entails to recover from such a, a strenuous, thing that's going on in our economy today, like what enticed him to, like, this is what I need? Like, what was it for him?
Okay, so FDA approved this hyperbaric, which is also a medical grade machine here in the United States, only for 14 ailments, which is some basic stuff like decompression sickness, wound healing, carbon monoxide poisoning, headaches, traumatic brain injuries. But then in Europe, the same machine is basically approved for, I wouldn't say, I'm not sure, is it 82 or 92 ailments, which is a big difference. So people over there are way more ahead when it comes to research in hyperbarics and everything. I was talking to 4 pulmonologists here, and all of them basically said, we will get back to you, when we do some studies. They're not even taught in medical school about it. So it's something new, but it's been around for so many years. It's just
Sure.
People are starting to, uncover it. So much data is coming from Europe.
Yeah, I like that. So what are some of the things that you would advise our women who want to take advantage of something like that? How is it beneficial to them? I mean, they might not be, in a position such as the gentleman who had COVID, but how would it be beneficial for them, coming in and taking advantage of something like that?
So the basic thing is we all struggle with lack of oxygen in our cells. And some of the main symptoms that we see in everyday life is people being depressed, having headaches, poor digestion, general aches and pains, muscle joints, pains, even weight gain, to believe it or not. Because if our cells don't have plenty of oxygen, they're encoded in toxins. So by going in, you are regenerating those cells. So you're healing basically on a cellular level.
Sure. I like
So
that.
you're destroying harmful bacteria as well, enhancing the growth of new white blood cells. You are lowering inflammation, pain, increasing stem cell growth as well.
Love that. And how soon can someone see results? Like, I know personally, based on what you told me, but I want you to reiterate, like, how soon can someone start seeing results?
So that depends on the people's problems, I will say ailments. Some people that come for just in general recovery, they see immediate results as soon as they come out. I had people like come in and they say like, oh my God, I had such a horrible headache. After I came out, the headache was gone. Or I had like slept wrong and my neck was hurting and it was done the first time. But then I have the other side as well, when people come in and they say like, oh my God, like I'm so tired after this, I'm going home. But that is basically when the cell death happens, our cells goes through apoptosis. And when it's destroyed, it basically releases all those toxins. So it's a form of a detoxification. And sometimes you can feel worse before you get better.
Sure.
So there's both sides.
I love it. So I want to share a story with you. So, giving my background, being an athlete and a mixed martial artist, and I was watching UFC fights this past weekend. And one of the fighters, he was headlining on the card, on the promotion, and they were telling his backstory. And one of the backstories, and this was so ironic considering I had just visited your studio, is that he slept in a chamber. It was for, I think, 2 months. He slept in this chamber and he's like, it changed my entire performance on how I recover and how I breathe and my endurance is better. And I was like, man, this is so cool to see. Like you said, it's almost like a hidden secret that isn't really exposed to the community, as often as you would see other things. And speaking of those other things, you do offer other services. And I want to touch bases on what I took advantage of. and I'm really excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
And that is the plunge, the cold plunge. Like it's almost like a tub is what I would call it. Let's quickly just touch a little bit of bases on that, because that was my favorite piece. I'm playing a little bit favoritism here, but explain what that entails. I'm sure you could probably kind of take a tour around as well for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So cold plunge is an awesome recovery tool for your muscles to reduce inflammation, to boost your immune. It's a very popular modality amongst athletes that are coming. So the water is set right now at 55. It can go basically to 39, but in order for somebody to get in at 39 degrees, they have to build endurance. So what we recommend people that are doing it the first time is basically 10 breaths in and out. You're lucky enough to be 5 minutes in it, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
I lasted only 1 minute. That was it.
I love it. So again, you have more than one service that you have there to offer. I know you have the infrared sauna as well. I also want to pay you a visit. I'm coming back for sure. And I truly mean this, to take advantage of your massage and cupping. So do you have any sort of promotional offers for any women inside our community? What does that look like if they want to pay like a first time visit to you to take advantage of these services that you have to offer?
Sure. We do have packages. Packages of 10 massages are $750, which means you get a little bit of a discount. One massage is $80. Same thing goes with the hyperbaric. Regular price is $40 per one session. I like to also mention that you need at least 3 to 5 sessions in order to feel the difference. Usually after the first session is gone, people are so happy with it. They immediately schedule the next 9 in a package. We also have packages for red light therapy. And we do have another modality that we offer, which is called the fire and ice, where you basically get the room for 45 minutes to an hour, and you can go from the infrared sauna and cold plunge interchangeably. So afterwards, you also have an opportunity if you want to take a shower. We provide everything, so you can do all at one spot.
I love that. And what are your hours of operation? So that way our ladies are familiar.
We are here from Monday to Saturday. Monday to Friday, it's 9 to 7, and Saturday is a little shorter day. It's 8 to 3, and we work only by appointments.
Ah, good to know. So ladies, if you're listening in, make sure to pay Lori a visit. Lori, what's your number? Shout out your number for him as well.
Number 847-532-9626.
I love it. So I do always end each episode with any advice that you have for someone that's maybe not familiar with doing any sort of recovery or self-care, or on the opposite spectrum for someone who's a huge advocate, such as myself. What would your advice be for both sides?
The only thing I ever ask anybody, when they come is like, what is your plan for recovery? And if they are kind of like, I don't know, I was like, hey, if you don't have time or money to come and see me, do the cheapest thing possible, Epsom salt bath. Mm-hmm. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
But the only valuable advice I can give is start setting the foundation in your priorities when it comes to your mental and physical health, because what you do today will definitely affect your tomorrow.
Ooh, I like that. That's really good advice. It really is. And it's so true. It's so true.
Absolutely.
And I do want to mention, because we have a lot of women who love to work out every single day. They make it a part of their schedule. It's like they don't miss. And I want to encourage people to do the same when it comes to their recovery, because it plays, hand in hand, right? It's going to allow them to perform better in their workouts and to recover. And ladies, please take advantage of these. This is why we do these. And Lori, honestly, you have a beautiful place. I loved it. Jess and I both, we were talking about it, raving about it. So ladies, there's no excuses. Lori is literally less than 5 minutes away from our studio. At least go check it out. Feel free to ask questions. That's what she's here for. So Lori, I really do appreciate you coming on to the show today. Ladies, again, thank you for tuning in of another episode of the Lady Strong Fitcast. Have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks for joining us today. If you like this episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel or find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or whatever your favorite place is to listen to podcasts. And if you really liked this episode, please leave a review for us on iTunes. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.